there, Kaleidoscope Clan. How's everyone doing? Today I wanted to talk a little bit about taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, In the United States, the old paradigm was to work yourself into the ground, to the bone, get that money, and that's it. Like, make that your priority, right? And I just want to offer that your greatest resource is your time and your health above money. Money supports all of that. Thus, it's very important to make wise choices regarding how you spend your money. However, getting enough sleep, really living life where you're taking care of your nervous system, you're taking care to make sure that you're not stressing yourself out is really important. I know a number of people who have a lot of money, but who are in a perpetual state of worry, stress, always having serious health issues. And I would offer that it's not worth it. Instead of having that big house, that house that's unnecessarily large, and showing off, by wasting money, why not come down a little bit, minimalize what you think your needs are. I mean, if you need certain things, then you need certain things. That's actually what I'm advocating for. But really know what your needs are and not just what other people push on you. Because those are the kind of things that will get you trapped in someone else's reality. If it's not bringing you joy, like real joy, real value to your life, then, you might want to cut it out and make space for something that does. A lot of people forget that stress is the biggest killer. Stress is the biggest killer. So how can you reduce stress in your life is a really pertinent question to meditate on. How can you get rid of stress? And don't get me wrong, I continuously ponder these things myself. As I get older, I too have seen differences in my physical health. I'm still fully functional and healthy, but I'm just not the spring chicken I used to be. And so I put a lot of energy into uplifting myself, into not allowing things to suck my energy, to not drain me, to not drain my youth. The more stress you have, the more you worry about things, the more it drains you of your life essence. Let me not say youth, your life essence. It's extremely important to continuously inject yourself with life force, and that requires time to, is there I see a shadow of a, yes, you see the hummingbird? That requires investment of time in physical activity, to refresh your body, make it stronger, in what we call meditation. But meditation can sometimes just be not doing anything, giving yourself grace, and not jumping up and just doing all the time. If you can give yourself time in the morning to relax before you start your day, to feel grounded and comfortable, or any time during the day, whatever you can spare for yourself. It's about having compassion for yourself, I was educated with very rich white people when I was a child. And so it's easy for me to value myself and take care of myself, because that's how they're educated in, Palos Verdes, California, and, very wealthy schools. But as a melanated person, I recognize that that is very unusual for a lot of Black people. And, my mother comes from the South, from South Carolina. She says that she picked cotton when she was young for money, but, I don't know. But anyway, from the real South, where there's a certain, the whole middle class values of working yourself to the bone, being responsible, but it's kind of like being self-negating a lot, and it's my mother would project a lot of negativity around rest for me. Like it was laziness, and we shouldn't equate rest with being lazy. It's not. It is balance. Okay? It's absolute balance. And it's necessary in order for you to recharge yourself, to then get up and go at it again. So that's basically what I want to talk about, or that's what I am talking about, is just giving yourself grace. Giving yourself grace, giving yourself a break. If it doesn't feel good, then really determine if it's necessary. Because a lot of times we're told that things are necessary that are not necessary. And that has been a key in my life, is cutting out things that do not agree with me, that I know stress me out, that I know are not the way I want to live, regardless of what other people think. There are options in how we go about getting the things that we need, and how we go about living out our life. You're not a bad person if you don't want to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning. Especially during the winter time when it's freezing cold. Okay. So yeah, stuff like that. I have a lot of trauma around getting up when it's really dark and cold, and having to jump out of bed and get moving. It's something that I had to do a lot when I was a child, because I always had a serious commute. And so for me to not have to do that is important. I like to live near whatever I need to be around. I like a local lifestyle because of that. And it's also why I like working online, those kinds of things. I know that it takes away stress, and a lot of times people associate stress. Oh wow, my hair is getting red. associate stress with just what's necessary, and all I'm saying is rethink that, because you're worth it. Every little thing that stresses you out is worth reconsidering. Sometimes you still have to do it, and that's okay. But if you cut out the other things that you don't have to do, then it'll give you the space to be able to work with those things that are non-negotiable. Okay, so that's all I wanted to say. Give yourself grace. Love yourself. Treat yourself. Before you look for anyone else to do it for you, make yourself happy and know that you're worth it. Okay, so that is it. I hope that has given you some food for thought. Maybe you can adjust one little thing that can make a big difference in your life. I don't know, but I hope so. I hope that helped you. So until next time, I will encourage you to continue to embody your sacred transformation. This is Mariposa Maát. Peace.